Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Adventures of Willy Beamish. Last time we got home and discovered that our father has been laid off, or just straight up fired. And so we may not be able to get to the Atari Championships because we won't have money to enter. What can be done about this? Now I'm on the pause screen here because there's a scene coming up that I'm going to have to kind of like quickly skip through because it tends to crash the game completely. I even did that when I was a kid. I remember I could not get past this part of the game because it completely crashed it. So yeah, let's, you'll see when it comes. Anyway, let's continue.
Hey, anybody seen the mail? Well, Willy, what are you going to do?
So we'll go ahead and do the honest thing here.
Here, Dad. Sorry about my report card. This isn't gonna make your day any better.
Yeah, if you claim that you don't know where it is, Tiffany will tell Dad that she saw you get the mail, and you will get in more trouble. So let's not do that. Oh, I just noticed there's a fish up there, like a mounted fish.
Let me see. Not bad, son. B+, A-, B. What's this? A C in music appreciation?
Come on, Dad. It's only music appreciation. What's the big deal?
If you'd only apply yourself.
That's what we get for all those violin lessons and dragging these kids to concerts. Maybe Willy should spend a little less time playing Atari.
You're right, Tiff. Willy, for the next week, Atari is off limits. I'm gonna lock it up and give Tiffany the key. When the week is up, you can play it again. Understand?
But, Dad, I've got to practice.
What for? With Daddy out of work, you won't be going to the championships anyway.
I've got to get that key back. If I can't practice, I'll never win the championship.
Uh-oh, what will we do about that? By the way, I don't agree with like having siblings be a part of it.
Quiet,
Siblings
everyone.
punishment.
I want to hear this.
This just in. Marathon talks between Mayor Dinks and the plumbers have broken off. An unidentified source told KOPK News that there were unconfirmed reports of name-calling and obscene gestures. Union boss Louis Stool could not be reached for comment. Mayor Dinks is expected to hold a news conference tomorrow morning. We'll interrupt our regularly scheduled programming if there are any new developments. Stay tuned for our 11 o'clock broadcast for more news, weather, and highlights of the Frumpton girls volleyball playoffs. Live from the KOPK newsroom, this is Stan Lather.
Stan Lather. Anyway, here's that part coming up. I'm going to, like, you hear lots of clicking because I'm going to be skipping through this. As much as I can, like it's going faster, because let it go on too long, it just completely crashes the game. And it also crashed the recording session I was trying to do. So I'm having to like redo like 10 minutes of recording here. Alright, yes, it's the commercial. Toot Sweet. Toot Sweet is very important. We will see why. As long as we get past this. Okay.
I tell ya, Frumpton is going downhill fast. Now the plumbers are gonna go on strike.
I'm sure Mayor Dinks has everything under control. Here, maybe this chocolate mousse will cheer you up.
Boy, does this look rich.
It contains no sugar, additives, or preservatives. I made it with Toot Sweet, only 2 calories per serving.
Oh, please. Just a little something for me? Why couldn't I come up with something like Toot Sweet? Everybody uses this stuff. I'm begging ya.
Yeah, this is something I usually do with my dogs, as long as it's not something that's bad for them. I like to give them little pieces of my dinner.
Here, boy. You're part of the family, too.
Of course.
Willy, I've told you 1,000 times not to feed that overgrown, mangy mutt at the table. It's not good for him.
Sure it is, Mom. It doesn't have any sugar. It's made with Toot Sweet. You said so yourself.
Willy, get that miserable mutt out of here.
Now!
Didn't they teach that dog anything in obedience school?
Alright, let's get out of here.
Meanwhile,
I'll tell you, babe, we've got Frumpton in the palm of our hand. With my boys out on strike, the world's our oyster. Gonna make some folks mad, though.
Don't worry. I've taken care of that. I placed an ad for a new spokesman for Toot Sweet.
Yeah, so?
So, all we have to do now is wait for some gullible sap we can use as a fall guy to knock on our door.
The guy will have to be a real doofus.
Don't worry. It won't be long now, sweet cheeks. You and I are gonna own Frumpton.
I feel so relaxed. This hot tub works great.
Of course it does. You installed it yourself.
So yeah, those are the villains of the game. Now, I have to admit, I don't fully understand their motives. Like, well, I don't understand their motives, I don't understand, like, how they're accomplishing their motives. At least I didn't in a previous playthrough. There might be something I'm missing, and maybe I'll understand it better this time, but needless to say, they are the villains.
I want you to go mow the lawn now, son. I'll even throw in a couple of bucks for you.
Can you afford that? Anyway, of course we want to do that, get some money and be a good kid.
Oh, all right.
Complaining. It's spring here, I'm gonna have to start mowing again pretty soon too. Well, that's done. Let's see. Do we get? Yeah, and now we have some money.
money!
$2. It really was a couple of bucks, but that's okay. We did want to get that. That will be important for later. It's one of those things where if you miss it, then it screws you out of something way later in the game, which Dynamix does a lot more of than like the mainstream Sierra games. I feel like these games can be quite a bit more unfair.
Mom, I need you. I'm in the tub and I'm out of conditioner. Willy, take your sister a bottle of conditioner.
Do I have to?
Just do it. I'm busy.
So she's having us go into the bathroom while our sister's bathing herself? It's a little disturbing. It's just that kind of family, I guess. I don't know. So if we go in here... Oh, look at that.
The Nintari key is on the counter.
So if we try to just grab it while she's watching us, we will get in trouble and she'll kick us out.
What are you doing in here, butthead?
Mom told me to get you some conditioner, moose lips.
Okay, so how can we distract her? Well, let's get our handy dandy horny here.
Get that thing out of here! Oh, gross! Ma!
And we can grab the key.
Horny! Jump her if she moves a finger.
You won't get away with this, punk.
Oh, we sure will. For
I
some
already
reason,
have.
our parents don't punish us for this, but we've got to practice the Nintari. Let's go over here. And I don't understand how it's locked up, but this is our Nintari and it's locked up, and there's a whole bunch of cool stuff in this room. He picks his nose when he's just standing there. I didn't notice that before. And if there's anything in this room you want me to look at another time, I can. But for now, let's just play our Nintari. Yeah, if you hadn't treated your thumb before, you wouldn't be able to do this because your thumb would hurt too much. It looks like Battletoads, which I think is what it's supposed to look like. So never able to beat that game. Of course, that stupid section with the speed bike.
Yeah! I just know I can win the championships now!
Sweet. Alright, so we got some good practice in there. One more thing we want to do. We got this jar of flies here. That might be a good treat for Horny. And we got some extra time, so let's just fast forward. We want it to be 10:30, or I guess 20:30 according to this thing. Make sure not to press this one a bunch of times because that will get you in trouble if you're up too late.
Willy, it's close to bedtime.
And there we go. Wow, that's a late bedtime, 10:30. So, yeah, let's just go to bed on time. Otherwise, yeah, that won't be good news for us.
Good night, buddy. See you in the morning.
Boxers.
I wonder what Grandpa meant when he said something funny was going on in Frumpton.
I wonder.
Good night, Willy.
See, we didn't even get in trouble for the whole frog incident.
Later.
Why are we setting an alarm when we don't have school anymore?
Aha! First day of summer vacation! Time to boogie!
It looks like he has like a heart transplant scar. One of his nipples are just tiny little dots. Got a gun on our bedside. I'm sure it's not a real one. But
I
it's
wonder
kinda
what
funny.
Dana and Perry are up to. Think I'll stop by the tree fort and see what's going on. Morning, Dad. Hi, Brianna.
Ugh.
Oh, he's miserable already.
Hungry, Willy, and I want some too.
Oh, okay. Gotta be a good big brother.
Sure, Brianna. What do you want? Honey roasted cookie clowns or fiber squares?
Ooh, I want honey roasted cookie clowns. Lots of them.
Call me old, but I pick the fiber squares. I'm not a huge fan of sweet cereal. I do like some of it, though.
Hey, boss, how about me? I'm hungry, too.
Of course, gotta feed the dog, too.
All right, boy. I'll get you some food.
Oh, that's a huge box. I just scooped mine out of the bag instead of having to lift the whole
TV
thing.
show almost over. I want to watch Space Noids from Cybernet. It's on next.
But I want to watch Ponytails.
What are you reading, Dad?
The want ad, son. I gotta find a job ASAP.
See anything interesting?
Actually, there is one.
Uh-oh. "555 toot."
Sounds perfect, Dad. You gonna call him?
What have I got to lose? Hello. I'm calling about an ad I saw in today's paper.
So, you think you fit all the qualifications?
Well, I'm a glib, sweet talker, and I've worked in public relations.
But are you mature and handsome?
Eh.
I'll let you be the judge of that. When can we meet?
Not so fast. You sound like a real mover and a shaker, Mr. What did you say your name was?
Beamish. Gordon Beamish. At your service.
Beamish has a nice ring to it. I'd like to meet you, Mr. Beamish. How about first thing tomorrow morning?
I'll be there with bells on.
Never understood
I'll
that
be
expression.
waiting for you. And Gordon, leave your bells at home.
I forgot to ask. To whom am I speaking?
Leona Humford, of course. I own the Toot Sweet Processing Center.
Toot Sweet? We use that stuff all the time.
Doesn't everybody? I look forward to meeting you, Gordon.
All right! I've got an interview! I've got an interview!
Can you keep it down, Dad? I want to see this.
Oh, if it's a TV segment again, I'm gonna have to do some skipping. Oh, frog jump contest. Yes, this will be important. Sorry, I can't really... Yes, you're hearing lots of clicking because I'm needing to make sure to skip by every single piece of dialogue to get this off as soon as possible. Amazing Turbo Frog.
Wow! That's the answer. I'm gonna enter Horny and win the grand prize. Nintari Championships, here I come.
There we go.
That turbo frog looked a lot bigger than your frog.
Oh yeah? All Horny needs is a little practice.
Hold it down, kids. I want to see this.
Oh, and here comes some more clicking.
You can pour it.
Yes, yes, Toot Sweet commercial.
I can't believe it. I have an interview with Toot Sweet tomorrow.
Hey, Dad. Since you're in such a good mood, can I have my allowance?
Not so fast, pal. What do you think I am, made out of money? Money doesn't grow on trees, you know. You gotta earn it.
Aw, Dad! Give me a break.
Hey, that's true.
You know, when I was a boy,
I've heard that story a million times.
everybody's gotta pull their own weight around here. Now go wash the Grange Rover.
Alright.
Okay. I suppose you want a hot wax, too.
Just a wash. That's all.
Consider it done.
Just gotta make a good impression at the interview, including with the clean car.
This is not how I imagined myself
Ugh.
spending the summer.
Excessive. Alright, now that we've gotten that stuff out of the way, it's time to start our summer. But what about that frog jumping contest, and what are those two villains up to? Well, let's keep playing The Adventures of Willy Beamish to find out. Thank you for watching and have a good day.